Pakistani police official Zafar Iqbal has said, and I quote here, "We have shifted several people to hospitals. I can't say how many are dead at this moment, but yes, people have died in the incident. The type of explosion is not yet clear," a police spokesman also said about this incident. Let me in fact also rope in Joyita Basu, who is joining us on the broadcast. She is the editor of the Sunday Guardian. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us on the broadcast. Ma'am, when we are looking at this tragic incident, a lot of lives are being lost in Islamabad. This is the second such incident in the past 3 months. Earlier we saw a court being attacked. Today a mosque. The Pakistan media or officials are not stating what kind of blast this is, but reports are stating that this just might be a suicide bombing outside a Shia mosque.
Well, if it has taken place outside a Shia mosque, there is a possibility that this was kind of a sectarian violence. I mean, apart from because you see, there is this major fight that goes on, particularly in Pakistan, the Sunnis and the versus the Shias, and the terrorist group primarily are the Sunnis. So it could be, that is a possibility, that the Shias were being targeted. And if not, I mean, I would suggest, I would think, if it's a suicide bombing in front of a Shia mosque, it has more to do with sectarianism than with, Afghan terrorism, for example. But although I am certain the Pakistani establishment will try to spin it as it has been carried out by the Taliban, the TTP in particular, and with Afghanistan behind it, because that would suit their purpose. But the fact of the matter is that their population is so radicalized. There are so many terrorists in their, who are basically running training camps under ISI's nose. So, and which training camps that are being backed by the Pakistan military and the Pakistan intelligence. I mean, and given the kind of problems that they have, the factional warfare, the rivalries, something like this is bound to happen. It's a question of, if you remember what Hillary Clinton had said, you cannot have snakes in your backyard and expect that it is not going to bite you. And that is what Pakistan's case has been. And the thing is that, of course, they could have two targets that Pakistan may be trying to do here. They might blame the Taliban, or they might blame the Baloch. So let's see which direction they point towards. That will be a big revelation.